Hi, this is Ariella Carmel at Calcalist's Mind the Tech conference in New York. I'm joined by Dina Pasca-Raz, partner and head of technology at KPMG Israel.
Hi, Aurelia.
Thank you for joining me.
My pleasure.
So can you start off by telling me a little bit about KPMG Israel and your role there?
I mean, KPMG is one of the big four, the accounting firm, but today we are not just accounting, we are consultant and advisors and, a full range of services and products that the idea, I'm heading the technology sector, which basically covers our entire offering to the tech ecosystem and specifically, of course, tech companies. We usually accompany them on their journey from startup, from almost a seed stage through their fundraising and their paying growth, because there are paying growth, and assist them and help them to grow and build and become scalable in terms of all their financing structure, tax, of course, auditing, accounting, and etc. So that's what we do, and that's our main interface with the tech ecosystem.
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about how you've been impacted as a company during this last period, during Israel's ongoing war?
I mean, there was, I think, there were many challenges that we had to face, but mainly I think it was twofold, because we are also, as employers, as people who employ people, and there were a variety of cases and issues, people who were called from one day to the next for reserve at our staff. We have around 250 people at the tech practice at KPMG in Israel, so you can imagine that 15% were called for reserve services for the military service. So we had our own challenges as a corporation, as a company that employs people, and on the other hand, we had our clients, our partners, who were dealing with all sorts of other issues. So it was twofold. There were deadlines still, because international deadlines that are not related to whatever was going on in Israel, and the slogan "Israeli tech delivers no matter what." It's of course about the Israeli tech, but there is an entire ecosystem that had to support this, and you can't just drop the ball. So the idea was to try to find solutions and assist our client, even if some of their functions in the finance couldn't function, so how to assist them. So there was a variety of challenges that we had to face as a service provider and as an employer. I think that twofold.
Now you've discussed the famed resilience of Israeli tech. What do you think is behind that? What do you think has allowed that to enforce the ecosystem?
First of all, the Israeli tech ecosystem is built on very strong foundations. We have the academia, we have the manpower, we have the special military units. There are many areas of strength, and they are solid and there. But I think in addition to that, and the entire global tech ecosystem has been through a roller coaster in the past 4 years. If you go with the manic depression of COVID, and then the whole 2023 was a difficult year due to the changes in the macro environment. So I think what I hear from many tech entrepreneurs, not only in Israel, is that building a startup is a roller coaster. And I think the entrepreneurs that are most adaptive and agile are the Israeli ones, because in addition to the chaotic environment that we are heading to in the past few years, in Israel we have another layer. So I think Israelis are more built and equipped to deal with tactical challenges and come with tactical solutions. They can also build strategy, but they come with tactical solutions. And they are very adaptive and agile. Israeli startups are becoming global almost from inception. And I think when you have such a crisis and you can shift functions and move them abroad and be very agile and out of the box, so to speak, to find solutions. When you come from a small country and you have to address global markets at a very early stage in order to prove your concept, I think that makes you more resilient and is making you more up to the challenges that we see today arising more and more for the entire global tech ecosystem.
Okay, well, on that note, we're going to close the conversation, but thank you so much for joining me.
It's my pleasure, and hope to see you
and enjoy the
next year.
conference.
Thank you.